I'm Real Giant Demon, and this is What's on the Tape, Season 8, Volume 8. Gosh, 8-8. Right, very good luck if you're actually, is it Chinese that like the 8s? I think it is, isn't it? Anyway, this is the tape I've chosen. This is one from my Spanish selection from my friend Eduardo, and this looks like a good one. It's got a decent size on it. We've got it's, I can see a little bit. It says psst on it, so that's a good start. So that's a bit of Ultimate going on there. And on the other side, we haven't got anything, but to be fair, we have data on both sides. So I have good thoughts. I'm having good thoughts about this one. I'm hoping that it's not another Indiana Jones 40 minutes. I'm still not got over that there's actually a game out that's 40 minutes long. I think that probably sold a total of 2 copies, so they're probably worth £1 million to the Spectrum collectors. But to me, you can keep that one. Anything with that kind of load just to get to a game that is is probably not the best. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this into a tape drive. Okay, so the tape is in the drive, so let's go with our favourite. We'll go down to basic, and we'll do load data. So we've got this auto tape, which is into a lovely sort of lurid golden colour, kind of a very 70s colour, I would call it, you know, and gold was kind of a big thing. Anyway, so we've got this in the drive, and we'll give this a go now. It's an auto tape 60 Gamma, it is, to be honest with you. So I'm recording this on All Hallows Eve. That's so you're seeing it the next day. It should be reasonably... I'm hoping for a reasonable tape this week. We have had some stinkers of sort of long waits and things like that. I mean, Indiana Jones, I'm still, as I said in the introduction there, I'm still getting over Indiana Jones being a 40-minute tape. Seriously. How many copies do you think were sold, though? I mean, I speculated there was like 1 or 2, but there couldn't have been many, because it was I wonder how it did on the old... the sort of reviews as well with the magazines. I never even checked into that. I never saw whether or not it was any good, to be honest with you. So this is, but we've got coming on, which is a Ultimate Play the Game. It is an arcade. I think it's a good arcade game, actually, to be honest with you. It's about gardening, basically. You're a little robot. You spray the creatures. I'm sure it's called Robbie, actually, but I could be wrong. I know that this has been remade recently for the Amstrad CPC, and probably on the Commodore 64, actually. I know they did Attic Attack as well, but anyway. No, but back to Indiana Jones. I don't know if he's done it or not, whether he's actually covered it or not, but this is one for Jay as Manchild, and I'll put a link to the description below, because he's really good at covering these sort of TV and movie tie-ins. That's one for him, because to be fair, I think you could, especially now that we've discovered that he's a man pug. I think this is the time to go. I know it's in joke. You'll get it if you actually go to his channel. Have go and have a look at his Halloween special. It's well worth looking at. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't know. Just Indies just. The point and click adventure was great, but that was probably wasn't worth the wait. And I don't, as I say, I really don't know how many of those would lasted, because I don't remember taking many games back, but that's the kind of game I might have taken back to somewhere and said I don't like it very much. I might have done that back in the day, but anyway. Like this one. I've got coffee. What have you got? You got a beverage? Somebody had JD in coffee. Actually, it was Mark Moore in the comments. He got Dow Egberts and JD. I think J. Daniels there. Good choice. Oh. So how has your week been? My week's been sore. I've got a bad back, and I don't know. Well, no, I know what I've done. I started the week with a bad back. I wasn't feeling particularly brilliant, and then I went and did some overly exertion in the sense of stretching. I actually have a hernia, and I stretched too far, and I felt it go twang again, and now I've got radial pains as a direct result. Blooming awful. Right, I now know the keys for this, because this is one of these. They had this thing about straight lines instead of like up and down being like an up and down feel for your fingers, so it's like in the right place. No, they're QW ERT, which to me is absolutely ridiculous, but that's what they are, so let's do this. Now, if we can keep the bugs off it, we get it's called a Mega Daffodilus or something like that. It's some ridiculous name. I think we need this one. No, wrong one. Wrong one. Which one do we need? Is it the blue one? I can't remember which one it is. One of them sprays them. Yeah, that's it. That's a spray. So we've got to keep them off the plant. Is it the Mega Daffodilus? And they eat they basically eat the leaves, and the longer they eat, the more they eat of it, the slower it grows until the point where it flowers. So we'll try to make it flower in this very specialised wall garden with a robot protecting it. I always wondered though, I think he floats. He clearly floats or flies, and the creatures fly, unless it's flat on the ground. But that then makes the way that the thing's growing a little bit odd, doesn't it? Because it means it's growing flat along the floor. So I'm either flying. And I bet nobody's ever thought about this before, but me. But you're either flying up and down the walls, because that would stand to reason, because it looks like it's ground at the bottom there, or, and that means the worms are flying as well, or it's actually flat against the floor, and it's kind of it's a creeping type of plant of some sort. It's an alpine, isn't it? That's what it is. There you go. That's my walled garden or rock garden experience coming in there. A little alpine with the small plants that do it. I blame Ground Force for that. Good old Charlie Dimmock and Tommy and Alan Titchmarsh, wasn't it? That was Alan Titchmarsh. There we go. That's a Mega Opolis thing. Mega Daffodilus Tyrannosaurus Rexus. Now we get different kinds of bugs now that require different kind of different kinds of bugs that require a different kind of interaction. So hang on, put that there. That's the wrong one. We want these ones because that's who's there first. So if you shoot them with the wrong one, look, you see, then they don't like that. They're not bothered. So what we need is this one for them. That's it. Get rid of him with that. You can get off there. And he's. Oh, he's really. He won't let me get off. He wants to eat my. He's eating my daffodilus. Yeah, Ground Force. To be fair, I had quite a crush on Charlie Dimmock. I used to watch it for Charlie because she never wore a bra, did she? So she was always free. She was a very free lady. So I quite liked watching it for her. In fact, I liked it so much that years later, my missus actually got me a Charlie Dimmock calendar. You know, and you know, your mind's now boggling, aren't you, about what a Charlie Dimmock calendar was? Just imagine her in the garden wearing clothes instead of not wearing clothes. So it was hardly a swimsuit calendar. That makes sense. But there was clearly a market for it, and obviously I was part of that market. So there we go. It was far too old for me. I'd have been a toy boy. Oh, our little plant's not going too well. Hey, we loaded first time round. I'm hoping this isn't. I've just jinxed it, haven't I? Of course, by saying that it's loaded first time round. We loaded first time round. I love this game. I think it's a great game. I've got the original in the original Ultimate version. I don't have the Sinclair version, which is, I think, is more common, isn't it? There's less common. The one which was like in a silver packet. They had this kind of thing about putting them in silver outfits at one point. Driller Tanks is one of my favourites, which is a Hudson Software game, and it comes in that same sort of packaging. Looks really nice. Okay, so now we need different things for the wasps. The wasps need these, the water sprayer for the waspies. So there's the wasps getting zapped with water sprayers. Now we need this for that creature, these creatures here, to stop them eating my plant. And they've eaten my plant, and it's all over. And the plant is dead. No, it isn't. But I'm dead. Okay, let's go on. That was a good start, actually. Quite a good one, actually. I quite enjoyed that one to begin with. It was well worth playing. Right, so reset spectrum. We're going to go with the old load it again, and we'll do that. I've been a busy week this week, actually. I've been trying to get a few of the things recorded. And I'm kind of lagging behind because first time ever I decided to do a playthrough on a game I've never played before, Silent Hill 2. Now I was a big fan of Silent Hill, and I played it on the PlayStation 1. I finished on the PlayStation 1. Went on to thought I'd give it a go on the PlayStation 2, Silent Hill 2, because I've never played it. I've heard really good things. I've heard this mightn't be a tape full of psst. Let's stop that, because we're not gonna do a tape full of psst, are we? We've done this before. Do you remember the tape full of Ghostbusters? This can't be a tape full of psst, because that's just sad if it is. Let's just fast forward a bit. We'll fast forward a bit. Tape full of psst. Let's fast forward a bit. We're not having a tape full of psst. Okay, let's rewind that a bit and see if we can get it to load that next one. I told you that. See, I jinxed it, didn't I? I said that was a good start. Oh, that's a good start, he says. But tape full of psst. That's byte 0, so that's the end of the last part of it. So that's fine. We'll let that run. So at the end of the end of psst, probably. Fingers crossed, it's something good. But yeah, I was saying. So I started Silent Hill. If you've not seen it on my channel, I'm such a coward when it comes to horror games. I'm not a big fan of jump scares in the sense of that I don't mind them, but it terrifies the pants off me, and it keeps getting me with some really good ones, and it's just, and especially as most of the time I've been recording it, it's like late at night. So, and I sit in my office and I've turned the lights down low, to get in the atmosphere, turn the volume up enough, high enough, and it's just getting me. It's getting me quite a lot, to be honest with you. Hang on, that sounds like far too much data. I'm rewinding a bit here now. Rewinding a bit. There we are. We'll just see where this goes to here now. Psst. Oh no! It's one of them weeks. Sometimes these tapes hate me. That's byte 0. That's the bit we got to before, right? Let's go on a bit further. It'd be funny if you actually found a like enhanced version. That would be cool. If I found something unique that was an enhanced version of it. Bytes 2. No, not interested in bytes 2. Another bit there. No, that didn't load because it didn't get enough. Bytes 1. Bytes 3. Oh, different sound. Ah, Ratter. I don't know what Ratter is, but we're going to give it a go. So we'll do we're new, and we'll clear the memory, and we'll do a load it again, and we'll give it a try. So we'll go Ratter. Now, not heard of Ratter. Here we go. So this is the Ratter bit now. Ratter. Ooh. It's like a different recording there. Completely different recording at that point. Out of memory. Ooh. Can we list anything? No. Ratter. Should we search that? We'll search on the PlayZX for that. We'll have a little look and see if we can find it. I might swap this to the other tape drive as well, but I'm going to have a quick look and see if we can find Ratter. Ratter. Not a game I've ever heard of, but... Ratter. Search. Nothing coming up under the name Ratter. Right, I'm going to swap it over to the other tape deck that I've got handy, and we'll put the connector in. So we'll do the tape cassette connector between the two. We'll stick those in there. We'll give that a go, and we'll see how we get on. Yeah, busy week for me. So I've just been up to my eyes in a good way, but up to my eyes. Ended up working a little bit today, so. Not in a bad way, just getting on with it. Need to be done realistically. Needed to be done. Bit of cabling work. Nothing horrendous. So okay. So I'm just gonna move that out of the way. Put that in there. Fingers crossed. I have no idea what Ratter could be. Ratter. Right. Press the play button on that one. Load. Dit. Let's press the play button on here. So this is the load for that Ratter thing. Oh, does not like that. Why would that be out of memory at that point? That seems a bit odd. Let's just reset the whole specky so that we're literally clearing everything in memory, making sure there's nothing there that could do it. Let's do with a prop up with a full loader, and we'll see whether or not we can get it to work with that. That's the bytes 1. Forget that. Okay, so now we got off the end of this. Ratter. Don't know. That's better. Yeah, needed a full reset, and was obviously something still in memory that was causing problems. So it's cleared through, and now we're loading Rata. Rata! Gunfire? Rata, rata, rata. Oh, what's that? What's that? Has that loaded? Instructions. Oh, it had. Let's rewind. I don't know what the instructions are because we are of course on a Spanish tape. So I'm not sure what we've got to do with this. I guess this is our level. Should we try one? Oh, it's bowling. Ah, it's bowling. It's obviously Spanish for bowling. We did alright with that shot, actually. I think Pontos is obviously pins. That's a basic program. That's cool. We did alright. 16 pins there. Puntos. And we've got a little man. You just press the space bar at the appropriate point. Go, go. I missed it again there. He does a good run up actually, and he throws it. Oh, he's missing those though. I get the feeling it might be pretty impossible to actually get this guy to hit all of them. Trying again. There's the pins. Oh, we got 32. Bowling must be, or bowl, or ball or something must be Rata or something. Keep having to smash that spacebar to get him to push the button. I always find bowling one of them kind of games, isn't it, where you have like one round of it and you think, oh, I might have a second go, and then when you get to the second go, you're like, I don't really want second go. Just go get a beer instead. But maybe it's just me. That was a hell of a shot. How many frames are in these things? Because that must be frames, that thing at the top. Trirastas. Must be frames. Oh, cleared them all. Hit it dead centre, you've got them all. So it's just a case of who gets to the centre first. No, I've not missed it there. Not quite got the centre. Gonna have 2 pins left, probably. There you go. 1 pin. That'll do. 8 frames. Is it 10 frames in bowling or 12 frames? Can't remember. I can't remember why I was looking for it the other day. Somebody was talking about bowling as well, but like lawn bowling. That was it. It was on the Retrotech 100 Facebook group, and somebody had got a copy of the PlayStation 2 bowling game. Lawn bowls, though. Who would have thought that on the PlayStation 2 there'd be a lawn bowls game? That's my new record. Hurrah! And that's it. Let's press escape brake and see if we can get out of here. If I press 1, then press the brake there. Yeah, there you go. We can list the program. Let's see if we can find out who made this. Oh, we can't. Press the list button and it all went back to the beginning. Alright, fair enough. Let's go to the basic and we'll see if we can load the next game. And we'll see if we can go from there. So, load. Let's see what we've got next on here. I'm just going to shut the door because my for some reason my little lad has got himself a little ball and he's rubbing it on the window and he's rather enjoying it. So rather than upset him, I'll just close the door so we don't actually have to listen to the noises. Ratia. Okay, cool. It's loaded. That was quick. Press a key. I'm guessing that is. Okay. Command. 1. 2. Oh, it's Connect 4. It's Connect 4. Look, it's Connect 4. So if I just put more than 1, look, and then next person puts it in 2, put it in 1, put it in 2. Put it in 1. Put it in 2. Put it in 1. But it's not connecting 4. New version of Connect 4 in my mind. Four. Is it Connect 5? Looks like Connect 4 to me. Maybe you have to Connect 8. Maybe a draw once we finish all this. Maybe incomplete. That's also a possibility. So we found somebody's programs again this time round. And 8. 8. 8. 8. And we can't put any more in because there's no more L place to put it. So it's broken. Cue to quit. Variable not found. There we go. Broke it by doing that. Let's see if we can find anybody's name in it. No, very short program actually. To be fair, that had scope to actually do some to be something else. That scope to have the characters edited, change things, put little circles in, whatever else is, colour them in. That could have been quite an interesting one. That definitely had scope. Let's see. Dollar equals 666666666. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, that had scope. Let's do some more. See what else we've got on here. Let's do some more loading. Load it. Let's press the play button. Let's press play button. Let's see what else is on here. This side of the tape was very, very full, so this could actually just be all programs from back in the day, but possibly not. Martin. Okay. Could be the person who owned this. Alright. Press OK. I don't know what that says. I hope it's not rude. Okay. Press 1. Nope, no idea. 1. That was a bit harsh. Okay, let's see if we can find something we can actually play. I need somebody Spanish to be reading it out, translating it for me over my shoulder. It's a translate thing, isn't it? Let's see what else we got here. Martin 2. Maybe it's Aston Martin or something similar. Maybe he was making a road rage sort of game. Don't know. Stop the tape. Press the button. Okay, Martin. I don't know what he's done. So, yes. Yes. I think I'm meant to do something with that. I think Martin's written a program here that's very personalised, and it's these are maybe Martin's secret files. Now, to be fair, well, I used to write these kind of things back in the day with my friends. We used to have a schematic of a bus that we were going to do Europe in. So this may be Martin's version of that, and it had a password on it. If you got the password wrong, it just reset the spectrum, which is kind of what that just does. Okay, Martin. He is number 1. 1. I'll break in the program because I want to see what's in there, Martin. There's some words in there, look. I don't know what the words mean. It doesn't do an awful lot. It pretty much prints that on the screen and tells you you're number 1 if you do it. So that's fair enough. Martin is number 1. He's number 1. This could all just be personal programs. There's nothing wrong with that. We like a bit of personal program. It's just a shame I can't translate. That doesn't sound good. Martin 3. This tape's just full of Martins, by the way. Which question is whether he does an IV for the next one. Oh look, we've upgraded it. The graphics are now coloured. Oh god. I've pressed the brake key because I'm a little bit worried that Martin's next thing was going to be to do new. Oh, it's a very short program anyway. It's just a lot of randomizations and things like that. You've got to enter a certain thing. and it does some randomisation. It's a very short program, so nothing very exciting realistically, but it was good at the time. Good practice. I wonder if Martin went on to write anything big and fancy and clever. He maybe did. He's probably working on Call of Duty now or something like that. But yeah, you never know. That's how these things go, don't they? Coffee time. Oh. I did wonder if he was going to do IVs, doing proper Roman numerals. He's going the whole hog, is Martin. Aventador. Number possible mare number possible 1. Number 1. 1. I don't think I'm getting much here. If I put some variables it doesn't understand in, it'll break. Not sure what else is in there. It's another one of them very short programs as well. S go to 30. 30. There isn't a line 30. Or is there a 30? 30 up above. Yeah, there is. Okay, let's just load the next one and see what's on here. Very odd. Play. Let's see whether or not Mayor Martin is the boss. Martin 5. Martin 5. I have a feeling this tape's all Martin. Could be all Martin. Doing the sums 5. I can add 5. I think I've just muy buen. Is that good? Oh, look at this. I'm really good. I can add numbers. What if I get it wrong? If I put in 9. Oh, it's a bad boy. He's got it wrong. I'm going to push the 8 and then I'm going to break it there because he's got the thing to set it so it doesn't break. And I think that's it, Martin 5 is clearly the sums game. There we go. It is a sums game. Let us continue on. Let's see what else Martin's done. See whether or not he's created anything. I'm waiting for something really big from Martin here. I feel he's working himself up to something amazing. I'm thinking weird science good here, you know. So Pintor. Oh, I think he's working himself up to something really big here. I'm thinking weird science big. You know, he's going to use his computer spectrum to build a colour clash girl. Maybe. Oh, it's still loading. Okay. That's not good. Try that again. We'll see if this does this now. We'll see if it does that. Right, okay. Tape error. Of course there is. Let's see if we can list it. Alright, this is a game. This is actually a game. This is that thing at the top there, look. It's Para alla Cinta, or whatever it is, by Anrog Software. So this actually is a game. So let's go back a bit and we'll just rewind that a bit and we'll see if we can get it to load from here. If not, we know the name of the game, and I wonder if I can search for this now on here. I've got somebody now rubbing the window to my office. It's slightly weird that the window's getting rubbed. Making he thinks it's hilarious. Anrog. I can't find the name of that game there. I'll present if I run that, will it can I see it? Break. No. Break that. I need to list it because I can't quite see the name. I need to write run 11, line 11. You see line 11 there? We need to run line 11. Let's run line 11, see if we can do that. Run There you go. Soap dab? Soap dab? Soap dab. Soap dab? I've never heard of that. Soap Dab by Ian Bullock. I'm going to say it's soap. Snap dab? Snap dab. Maybe snap dab. Would you like instructions? S for yes, I'm guessing. Out of memory, yeah. Well, it's not going to work because it wouldn't load. Let's try it again. Let's clear the screen and we'll have a quick load and see if we can get that one to work. That's a shame because I can't even work out what that is, and it doesn't seem to be on PlayZX. Not to say that's the definitive guide to Spectrum games, but it is pretty usually quite complete in that sense. Yeah, there we go. Painter. Maybe we can find it as that. No, I can't find that either. I think I've already tried that, didn't I? Very odd. We just need to make sure if we can get past this part, we're laughing. But if we can't get past this part, we can't tell what that is really, which is a bit of a shame. Oh. Ah, there we go. Slap Dab. It's called Slap Dab. It is. Anrog Software Slap Dab. Right, do I want instructions? Yes. I don't know what the instructions say. But those are the keys. Q, A, Z, I, P. Alright, okay. Okay, so I've got the controls anyway. Connect the cassette. I guess this is playing again, is it? Yeah, alright. It's playing again. Slap Dab. Fingers crossed. Oh, interesting. So we had a little bit of instruction, and now we're going to have the game, hopefully. Touch wood. Oh, new one on us. Quite excited about this, actually. It's more exciting that you can't find it. PlayZX isn't a complete list, by the way. It's fairly complete. It doesn't have everything, but finding something that you haven't seen before, that's always interesting. And it's always interesting to find out what people made special tapes of back in the day. Still keep meaning to do some kind of count, but I haven't had time. I need to go do like a count of the times that we've seen Jetpack and we've seen Psst and we've seen other games. So we need to do that at some point. Press key. Yeah. There we go. Oh, this looks good. Right. So. All right. I've got a little paint pot. And I've got to paint the wall. Ran out of paint. How do I get more paint? Do I go back in here to get more paint? Aha! I get more paint by doing that. And there's creatures then chase me. So I've got to cover the whole level in paint. Cool! But he can obviously go where there's paint. I've got to be out of paint for him to chase me. And he can't get me. He can't come through. He's like a little bit of a turtle or something like that, isn't he? Oh, died. I quite like this. Not a game I've seen before. Slap Dab. Right, get in here, get some paint. Come on up here. I'm going to make it come down here. See if I can get it. See if I can get it confused. There you go. So it's now sort of semi-trapped in there, look. So that gets it trapped. So it can't get to me now. Oh no, there's another one been added to the level. But another one added to the level. Harsh. Oh, what a place to put them! Oh, that's really good. I like that. It's not what I expected, and I'm quite appreciative of that game. The best thing to do though is to not paint near your where your paintboard thing is, particularly. If that makes sense. You need to kind of leave that area clear so that they can't really get to you, I guess. And the more spawn, I like that. That's a cracking little game, a little arcadey game that I said not to paint there, and of course I've just done that. Get my paint filled up again. And go down here. Oh, should have been painting where possible. Run out of paint. When you've painted it all, them getting to you is really annoying, clearly. Let's go faster. I think it's a time thing when they come after you. That's annoying that you're painting over the same places, though. There we go. Right, let's get some more paint, quick. Further away places. Lovely. We're getting there. There we go. This is a good little game, this one. I quite like this one. I don't know what triggers the creatures coming. I'm wondering if it's spending too much time running. There's one triggered now. Oh, and I've got paint left. I didn't realise that. I want to finish a level now. I'm desperate to finish a level. Really liking this. Oh, damn. Oh, it's going to spawn right next to me as well, look. That's the one thing I would say. It needs kind of two paint pot areas, maybe. Oh, another one spawned just as I was doing that. I've got 2 lives left. Oh, it's getting close now. Oh, why haven't I got any paint? Did I leave too fast for the paint or something similar? Maybe that was it. Ah, you horrible creatures. More paint, more paint, more paint. Come on, I've got to be able to make this. Have I done it? I've done it. I've done it, and I've got lives, and I've made it back to the painting place. Are we painting a different colour this time? No, it's still yellow. That's cool, I like it. Slap Dab, never played it. Never seen it. Have you seen it? Is it a game you've seen before? Ian Bullock. I don't know why I made such a moral of saying Bullock there, by the way, but Ian Bullock made this. That's really good. Anrog game. I've not seen this before. Mightily impressed. Just a simple, you know, paint and decorating the level thing. A lot of fun. So we've had some basic programs thus far, and we've had a classic. We've had a classic in St as well, and this has turned out to be quite a nice little game actually. Very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. I like it a lot. Oh, yeah. Got quite into this one. Not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting, and it just, as I say, wasn't sure. You never know. I mean, I think these guys made some decent games, didn't they? Anrog, or whatever they're called. Arog? I don't know. I think they did make some decent games back in the day. That's really good. I really enjoyed that. Slap Dab. Not a game I've played before. Have you played that before? I have not. Right, okay, let's reset the specky and we'll see what's next. I'm hoping for some more games. It's exciting. Okay, load it. Push the play on there. I'll push the play on here. We've had a lot of more success having it in the other tape deck because you can turn the volume up and down the and the tone as well. So, fingers crossed. All right, see, min something or other. Not a game I recognise. Let's do this again. Fingers crossed. I'm going to search for that. I'm going to start searching for that. I think that was probably called Painter, that one, actually, the one we just did. No, maybe not. Mindoa. List. No tampers with it. Yeah, the colour. Somebody's changed the colour, so you can't tamper with it. Well, I'm going to press the run on that though, because break, because that's quite long. Nonsense and basic. All right. That's fine. Let's give that a load it again, and we'll see if we can get this to work. I'll be continuing to play it on the tape. Okay, fingers crossed. Change the tone slightly on it there. We'll see whether that helps a little bit. No, nonsense is basic. There's no other sound after that though, which is the weird thing. Let me just check that. What I'm saying is right. No, there's another load after that. There's like another load. Let's try it again. We'll try this. We'll try loading this now. Right, let's go with this. It's twice. It's on twice. That's also right. Okay, load it. It does that little load and then it does that again. Let's just keep going. See if we can get it to. Okay, 3 times. That's better. Wasn't working before, but it's overwritten. It's been overwritten 3 times by the looks of things. That's just the thing, wasn't it? We overwrote quite a lot of tapes, if you remember. I always try to be good and make sure the tape was like empty, so I'd like record silence effectively after it if I got that, or if I was going to do a tape again or write over it. Mind you, to be fair, I didn't do that very often. I normally write the tape and then go buy a brand new one if I needed to do things. I very rarely copied over things. Very rarely, occasionally did, but sometimes, most of the time didn't. But if I had that tape, I would make sure that it had space or air. Sort of, if I was going to overwrite it, I would overwrite it again, so it would be properly sort of overwritten as a tape. Sorry, I got put off there. Somebody was coming into the room for some reason. And we're welcome to come back into the room. The only reason I closed the doors because we had going on the windows out in here. He helped out with Silent Hill last night. Him and the dog helped out with Silent Hill last night. It wasn't very good actually that they helped out, but they did help out. They were in the background, laughing and giggling over pizza for one of them, and the dog spent the time barking at the said pizza. So yeah, very useful. Coffee. I love coffee. God, coffee's good. Oh. Right. I'm just waffling today. Stretching and waffling. As I said, I've overstretched myself and hurt my what's that? Hang on. No. Oh, it's loaded. We've loaded. I don't know what this is. I'm going to press 1 for instructions and hope we can see, or I for instructions and see if we can do it. See if we can find out what it is. Compa de something or other. Mindas. Compa de Mindas. A competition of something or other. Yeah, okay. The mission. You have to decide and accept us. The legal harster Bill Gust. I can't. I'm not Spanish, so I don't do it. I guess I'm with Bill the Worm though, because Bill looks like a worm. I feel like, you know, do you remember watching the Fast Show years ago? I feel like that, you know, oh, hang on, we're moving things around now. By Ian Andrew. Yeah, remember that the thing with with the Fast Show where they used to do Scotcho and all this kind of stuff, and the whole thing was that the sketch had come from the fact that they'd been abroad. And every so often they were listening to sort of the Spanish TV or whatever else it was, and sometimes they'd hear a word that was clearly English, like Chris Waddle, and that was one of the words that used to come across. It was Chris Waddle. It's very of its time. One of those things that nowadays would not be acceptable, but it certainly was acceptable back then. It wasn't. It's not that bad, but I'm not sure what I'm doing here. But I'm just going to press enter. Use the pointer. Can I move the pointer? I don't know what the pointer is. What are the keys for the pointer? I'm pushing buttons to see whether I can guess the keys for the pointer. Is it the cursor keys? Oh, don't crash into that. Oh, it looks like another fill-in game. Oh, got to work my way across without blowing up the. Ah, right. It's a minefield which I can't see. I got to use the cursor keys to do it. So, yeah, I'll have another go. Okay, yes, Zone 1. I'm guessing that is Zone 1. Right, let's see. That should be up. That's obviously something close by. None. One nearby. None. That thing at the top is telling me how many mines are nearby. 2 nearby. Got blown up by a mine. Ah, that's kind of cool. I like that. It's kind of like mine. What's it called? Minesweeper, but not Minesweeper. So we did all right initially. Okay, we'll have another go. I quite like that. So it's like Minesweeper of sorts. So, okay, I'm ready. Go. This is 2 mines. Booms! Explodos! There was a lot of mines there. There was no chance. I'm having another go though. We can make this. This is possible. This is doable. This is a doable minefield. I'm not sure how you work out which way you go, but we just need to make our way across. I know that we can do that. I suppose if we go down to the point where it says no 0 every time. So I've got 1. So if I went down and went across, it says 1. If I went across, it says 1. So there's basically a mine either side of me. There's a mine in front of me. Oh, it's to the left and right of me. Those are the wall is a mine. That's why. Ah, so it's clear that way. Yeah, none. 1 below me. Clear above. 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 1. Down. Clear that way. 1. Clear that way. 1 that way. Ah! I was surrounded there, I think, with mines. I think we're going to see... Oh, no, it's not as surrounded as I thought we was. Right, so I realised there was no mines there. And once I realised there was no mines, I went straight up that gap there. And then I was there, and that's where I got wrong. I went wrong there. Right, I'm going to have another go, because I like that. It's quite good. Minefield kind of game. Cool. What was I expecting? Kind of a good game. Yeah, do it again, do it again, do it again. Do it again, do it again, do it again. I like it. Wasn't, as I say, not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting at all. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet there, because I've had to sit on. I'm sitting on a cushion because my back's sore, as I say. Straight up the centre. There's a mine there. Most likely, none there. None there. 2. So there's most definitely one there beside me. Let's go forward. One. 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 None. 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 One. None. None. One. None. Not being very cautious here, or being maybe a bit too cautious. Two. Damn! Ah! I literally went through amongst those all. That is kind of cool. It really is. I like that. Look at that, dancing amongst the mines here, trying to guess where they are. Oh, so close. If I'd just gone straight up there, didn't realise that I was so close. That's really good. I quite enjoyed that one. That's a good game. I wonder if that ever came to the UK, but if it didn't, that was a good one. I really like that. Let's carry on, see what else we've got on this tape. There's got to be more exciting things on this tape. Let's say we've got on the other side. There's not a lot on the other side. About 10 minutes worth of that. So we'll push the plate, and we'll see whether or not there's anything else. Rewind that a bit. We're about, just looking at it, just looking at the tape here. We're a good halfway through, I would say. We've done alright for that. So here we go. Next bit. Let's see what we've got. Hopefully it's not the mind game again. Sultranian. Not heard of this. Sultarian? Sultanan? Aran? Saltaran? Don't know. Not heard of it. Not a game I recognise. Another basic game by the looks of things. But to be fair, we've had some good times with some of these basic ones in the past. Some of these are definitely commercial games, without a doubt. Let's have a look. I was just looking on PlayZX there to see if I could find it. Nope, can't find it. There was a bit of music there. Oh, teeny bit of music. Every time there's a little bit of music. No, that was it. That's it loaded. That's it loaded. Instructions. Okay. No idea what I'm reading. Yeah, I'm sure it's something exciting. Something electrified at the bottom there. There's definitely electrification involved in this. Q. IP, left and right. Oh, right. Is this jumping jack? Jumping jack? Where you have to go up? Is it called jumping jack? Yeah, you got to find the gaps and go through the gaps. Yeah. That's it. You got to jump through the gaps. Oh, don't bash into the top of them though, because you die. I've done it again. I've did perfectly well for a second there, and then all of a sudden I've died twice. Okay. I don't think I've lost life either, though, which is a bit, it's all too weird. There we go. Run along here, grab the bonus, and we're out of the level. Yes, level 2. Two. There we go. Ready for it? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Quickly. I haven't lost life though. My lives aren't going down. The game's been a bit harsh now. It's just throwing me straight to the bottom. That's a tad harsh, isn't it? Come on. There you go, got it again. I wonder if it's a basic game. Yes, it is. My goodness. I didn't think it would be, but it's a basic game. It's a full-on basic game. That's all right. Wasn't bad. It wasn't. It was a bad. It's called, I'm sure it's called Jumping Jack, isn't it? Is it Jumping Jack? I think I may be wrong, but I'm sure it's called Jumping Jack. There's a similar game by Imagine, isn't there? Is that the one? That's correct. Yes, that is correct. Correcting myself now, by the way. There we go. Let's have a little blast and see what we've got next. Yeah, really interesting. I've had some good combinations here of actual, well, some commercial games and some home stuff. Don't worry about that one. That's just the character set for it. Okay, next. Let's see what we've got. Contour. Okay. Looks like another basic game. Don't know if it. I wonder if that was a type in that last one. Could possibly have been. Here we go. Okay. 5. I don't know what we're doing here. That's okay. Thanks. That was a weird one. We've drawn lines. Okay, load the next one. We're not even going to stay with that. We've drawn a contour. Are you impressed? That was very impressive, wasn't it? That's definitely a type in that one. Invaders! Can't beat a bit of Space Invaders, even if it is basic. Possibly. Basic game. I would assume so, considering the loader. I did a few programs back in the day. I did a few that I programmed up that I was quite pleased with. Never sent them off though. I think I missed out there. I could have been one of them bedroom coders, couldn't I, if I'd sent them off? They weren't very exciting. One was sort of very similar to that Minefield, but not with the explosions kind of thing. You basically had a little man and you had to move him from one side of from the left to the right. And as he stepped, rocks would fall down on the. I'm just going to reset the spectrum actually here. Rocks would fall down on in the level, so they would just sort of drop into the level, and you basically it got more and more difficult to traverse the whole thing. However, if I remember rightly, the clever part that I had built into it was that you couldn't get trapped as such. There would always be a path to the end of it, so you couldn't actually end up sort of absolutely, pinned in a corner somewhere. There would always be a path, so there'd be a maze at the end of it. So although the rocks would keep falling, there would always be a route out, so you could actually get to the end. The way that you died was by walking into the rocks, effectively, or being sort of moving too fast. So if you actually went quite slowly, you made it across the level. That was basically it. That was one of my big games that I wrote. Did a lot of the type-ins, as I say. Always had that one where you came down the road. Do you remember the sort of road race one where you went up the road and the level sort of changed in size and went up and down with the boulders? That was kind of a cool one. I like that one. That was sort of an early racing game from sort of the top down, whatever else it is. It was quite cool. I think that's it. Oh, there we go. So it's type-in. Invasion. Alright, okay, pressing a key. Keys, I think, a ZX and whatever else it is. Oh, I missed the keys. Oh, look, it's Horace! M is missile. What's left and right? I'm trying to find the left and right now. It's Horace. It's Horace Invasion. There you go. A Horace game that we've probably never seen before. Never seen the light of day before. But they're Horace. They're good old hungry Horaces, those things. What was the keys? I can't find the keys. I can find the M for the missile, but I can't find anything else. Can we kill a Horace? Yes! Variations of a Horace. I never even thought there was a... Did anybody else ever... Oh, no, there we go. Push the button there. Is that it? There we go. Is that C? And alright, okay. So it is basic, so it's really sticky. So I finally found the keys. Oh, we're killing Horaces. Horaces are going nuts though. I think we're in trouble here. It's going to go a lot faster. If this is anything like the original Invaders, which the fault was the original Invaders was that as the level cleared, the processor got cleared up processing wise, and the game got faster. So if we apply that same assumption to this game, which has got lovely big sprites, by the way, I'm mightily impressed by the lovely big sprites. That missile's just taking ages going across that level. These lovely big sprites here. I think that the more we clear the level, the faster it should go. That's the theory, anyway. I don't know if the practice will be the same, but that is the theory. Shoot this Horace in the face. Should be able to get him. Oh, come on. Oh, alien invasion has occurred. Do you want to play again? No. Very simple answer. No, it's definitely not going to happen. No, doesn't like it when I push random buttons. Well, it's different. I never thought of that. I never realised somebody would actually make a Horace inspired Invaders game. There you go. There's a new one. Horace inspired Invaders game. Let's see what we got next. We had little bits of weird music in amongst that one, though, didn't we? What's the last one as well? It was kind of weird music. Let's have a look at the tape. Still got quite a lot to go, actually. But it does sound getting a bit quieter now. As in, there's not much noise. Let's do a bit fast forwarding. Oh, I lie. Bit of spectrum noise there. Is that it? There was something else there, definitely. Spend my whole time listening to this. Oh, hang on. Brace yourselves. Ah, strap yourselves in. Strap yourselves in. That's not going to load. Look, that's the first thing that's going to happen. Look, it's not going to load. It could happen, though. You never know. Oh, okay. Nope. Try it again. Try it again. Let's just up the volume just a wee bit. We'll have a little fiddle. Come on, you know you want to. No. Come on, just go on for me. Come on for me. I want to know what's on here. It's very important. There's no way to tell on this one. There's no way to tell. I can't tell whether or not we're going to get anything. We're just going to try again. One more try. And then we're going to fast forward a little bit. Come on. No. Right. Okay. Taking this out. I'm going to swap it back to the original cassette player in the Specky, and we're going to give it a try from there. Just sheer badness. We're going to give it a go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, doesn't even like it. It doesn't even sound Specky-like now. Nah, it's not even close, that. Right, we'll fast forward and we'll see if we can get something else. This is a proper old tape, this one. Making some good noises. Some good specky noises. Alright, okay. Now we're good. Well, that's annoying me now. Let's see if we can get to something good. Come on, get to something loading wise. There's a space. We're back to a space. Come on. You know you want to. Oh, hang on. No. It's not. Doesn't look good, this part of the tape. It's not looking good at all. I can't believe we're actually up to over an hour now. I thought this was going to be a short one. I was kind of looking for a short one in a strange sort of way. I looked at this and I thought this will be easy. 30 minutes per side, and I'll be done. I'll have 30 minutes with a little bit of chatting, and it'll be all over. And it's not. No, it's not. It's not happy. It's not a happy bunny. Come on. No, we're not. This is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We are most definitely we're in a limbo state now. I think with these. Right, quickly while let's doing that. You just stay there. You stay there. Hang on. Right, I am going to gonna clear the gonna clean the tape drive just quickly. Give the tape drive a quick clean because we put through a nasty tape there. It's got that proper 70s look to it as well. If you look at the beginning of the video, it's got these sort of circles of a gold with sort of orange circles in those style, and that text. That text is so 70s, isn't it? It really is. Quite surprised we've got so much out of this, actually, to be absolutely honest with you. I mean, looking at it, it's a very dark tape as well. It's probably a good thing, that, actually. It's probably a nice sort of decent oxide on there that's working. But to be honest with you, though, I'm utterly amazed that we've managed to get so much out of such of this tape. It's been quite a journey for this one. And as I say, we've got a goodly percentage left of it. So that I'm hoping that we can actually get we get something else to load. Right. No, I didn't rewind it. No, it's not happy. No, it's not happy at all. Right. Put that through the other tape deck while I'm at it. I'm going to put that cleaner through. And we're going to fast forward a bit here. So right, fast forward this. See if we can get something else out of it. We can hear data. It just doesn't sound. It's a bit dull, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's very dull. It's a kind of sort of a nice low roll to it. Yeah, it's not. There's something not there. There's something not there. Let's just fast forward this a few more times. We'll see if we can find Yeah, we got something there again. Just give it a little rewind. I don't fancy it though. I don't fancy it for doing it. Yeah. I'll pop it in the other tape drive in a second, I think. There it is again. It's not good. It could. I mean, to be fair, it could be an Azimuth thing. But to be fair, we've had a lot of stuff that's loaded. So that Tolkien-esque creature, the old Azimuth, could be a factor. And the Azimuth obviously is the head setting, and I've obviously knocked the cable there to upset it. But it's the head sort of the alignment of the head. It could be it, but with so much other stuff loading and the way it's gone through, and also the fact that I'm using another tape deck as well at the same time, it's unlikely. It's more likely to be just a general age issue with this tape or the quality of it in the first place. So, but anyway, we'll see what happens here with this load here. Oh, that I don't know why I'm rewinding. That needs load code. So let's break. Load dit. Pajama Rama code. Let's push the play button on there. It has actually come back. That's the end of the other data. Pajama Rama. That's a Micro Mega game from memory. It's part of the Wally family. Oh, of course, now it's not going to load, is it? Loaded a second ago. It's not going to load now. There we go. That's the loading screen for it. Oh, so I've must have missed the loading part for it. So that's the loading screen for Pyjamarama. Microgen, sorry. Oh, I thought it was Micro Mega. It's Microgen. Ah. Will it load? No, it won't load the game. Well, at least you know what it was. This is Wally's Adventures. Basically, I think he's asleep, isn't he? And he has to. The idea is you're kind of his like little genie, sleepy person, and you have to wake up Wally from his sleep in this stuff, weird, wacky house that's there. That's not going to load, but I know what it is. So hang on a second. Yeah, that's not going to load. That's not a happy one, but we know what it is. So let's get on the old. Let's put that in there. Let's reset the spectrum. Let's look for Pyjamarama down here on the PlayZX, and we'll load that because we might as well. We're here. Pyjamarama. This is where it isn't available. Ah, there we go. Pyjamarama. I have found it. Done. Right, let's put that in there. Let's put the right cable in there for a start off. Okay, I'm taking the mono cable out and put that in there. Let's just do that for a start off. Okie dokie. Let's press play on here. Let's do load dit, and let's do this game. There we go. It's a quick load actually. It's only 2.5 minutes long, so that's it. Nice strong bars when you play it back from the old PlayZX app. It's a very good app. Excellent app actually. Can't recommend it enough. Oh, look at that, that's the loading. This is the loading screen that we just saw. Microgen. What Micro Mega? I'm sure I was thinking Microgen, but I could see it in my head. There's a rare one of these on one of these retro websites, and they want about £1,000. Not for this one, but for one of the games that was kind of, I think it was unreleased, if that makes sense. Can't say that I'm interested that badly. We discussed this last week, didn't we, with sort of tapes and things like that. And I never did tell you that the tape my wife bought me for my birthday was one of the other expensive one, and because I got a little sidetracked by the game or whatever was going on the screen. She got me a New Venture, which is a game that I really, really wanted. It's just basically about running a shop in the 80s. So it's all about flashing your wealth at the end of the day. You buy a Jaguar and you buy bizarrely a fallout shelter, because of course it was nuclear war was a threat then as well. So it's all about rampant consumerism in the sense of the whole making as much money as you could. So every so often you'd be offered luxury houses and luxury cars and luxury this, that, and the other. The ultimate aim of the game was to buy the ultimate a vehicle, which was the Falconmobile, which basically looked like a Rolls Royce with a great big falcon on the front of it. So you were working towards that, and it was by Falcon Software. So there's where the tie-in comes in from it, and from my point of view, I rather liked not necessarily. I wasn't worried about the consumerism. I just like the strategic stuff of sort of buying and selling in the shop, and buying the right things at the right time of the year to do whatever else it is. And this tape actually has on one side the instructions is one side, and the other side is actually the game itself. And you know what? I'm not scared to load it. I did actually load it. I really enjoyed loading it, and I think it was the right thing to do to give it a good load. So yeah. It's a game that I'm really pleased to have in my collection. Delighted that it loads and it works, and I've really enjoyed actually. I enjoy owning that. It looks nice, so it's a nice thing. Hand-drawn picture on the front of the Falconmobile with some silver inlay into a little falcon thing in front of it. Very, very cool, very, very cool indeed. Now, I can't remember very much about this other than probably being quite frustrated with it. I've not been very good at the Wally games, if that makes sense. I've tried, but I've never quite got into them the way that I probably should have got into them. Is that the right way to do it? Popcorn. Remember Popcorn? It's the name of the tune. Anyway, there we go. Press K. Let's do the keys. Q, O, P, and M to jump. Yeah, that's fine. Press Enter to start. So there's Wally. And there's all these little things you got to like work out what does what, and jump at the door handles to kind of to do it. And as I say, you're like Wally's little weird avatar spirit thing, and you're basically trying to help Wally wake up. And I never quite understand how this. I never think about it. It's a mappable game. It's a game where you have to choose the right items to go with the right things. It looks nice enough, and it's smooth enough. Plays fine. Just not sure what the aim of the game was. I think the thing about the 80s was that you had to read. You often had to read the manuals, if that makes sense. You know, there was a big factor in reading the manuals and working out what was going on. And this is one of those games where you really kind of need to read the manual, map everything, so that you could work out what was going on. I love the fact they didn't care about the colour clash in this. It's great. I actually think that I really appreciate when they oh God, I forgot. Can I not get out now? Oh, I got punched in the face. There's now a rocket. And it's got the most horrendous stairs to go up. But yeah, I liked it when they didn't care. And why should they? Why should they? It was because the Spectrum was designed for text graphics. They decided to use it for graphics, and you know, you dipstick, because you didn't wake up Wally for work. His gaffer has given him the elbow. It's all your fault. You'd better have another go and make sure that you wake him up this time. No idea how to do that. I've played it lots of times. It's featured quite a few times actually, not heavily. I'm always surprised that Everyone's a Wally hasn't featured actually. I don't think it ever has turned up in any of the What's on Tape. So I might be lying about that actually though, because I could have done. But I always think that's the one that's the one that I think of when I think about the Wally things. But other people think about other things. But yeah, that's 12. That's how many paces I made. 12% of the adventure. I rather like that. One of the things I remember about owning an Amiga when I had an Amiga was that tune, because it was one of the things that came in all them sequencing packs. You know, those programs for sequencing music we used to have. Everybody seemed to be quite. Everybody was a DJ in sort of the end of the 80s and 90s, weren't they? And when it came to computers and synthesizing it, wow, you know, you were awesome. No more data here. Let's not go. That's not. There's no data. Let's keep going. Let's speed on a bit. I think we might have finished the end of it. Nope. Nothing there so far. Nope. Nothing there. Carrying on. I think we found the end of our tape. That would stand to reason, to be honest with you. We're a good percentage through it. Pajama Rama. Yep, that's the end of the tape. It's just gone pop. Okay, let's swap it back into the other tape drive, and we'll see what's on side 2. There's not an awful lot. There's about 10 minutes worth as far as I can work out from side 2. So there's not an awful lot on side 2. It's probably psst again. Wouldn't put it past the person that recorded it. That's just playing there. I was just watching concerned for a second. Autotape 60 Gamma. Ah, the name. It's just running through. Nothing yet. Well, it's definitely sound when I played it earlier. There we go. There we go. Brace yourself. Psst. What did I actually say? Guess what we've got on this side of the tape? Well, psst. Should we fast forward? I think we should. We'll stop there. We'll fast forward. Right, our tape error. Yes, no, it's not an our tape error. It's me finding out what's on the tape. I suspect this is probably several copies of psst on this side of the tape. At least we got something else after it. It could have been the whole Ghostbusters episode all over again. There was it 12 copies we got to Ghostbusters on one tape? One just after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. Did anybody else ever do that? Copy it multiple times on the same tape? in case one didn't work. Because I never understand that philosophy. Why would you record it sort of 12 times on a single tape? Doesn't make sense. Data 0. Bytes 2. That's fine. That's the end of that bit. Bytes 3. No. Maybe next something else. Psst. Oh, very quiet. This could be the end of the tape. To be fair, that's probably for me. This quite a short episode, really. We've said this before, haven't we? Psst. Yep, it's psst again. Yeah, there's psst again. Twice on the same tip. Let's fast forward it a bit more, see if we can get to the next, see if there's anything else. I think it's just going to be psst again. If there's anything else on here, that's what it'll be. No ghosts from the past. No Spanish ghosts from the past, sadly. Be interesting if it loads this bit. Nah. Yeah. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, right, okay. Gonna press the brake key, gonna press new, gonna do load dit, and we'll give it another try, and we'll see whether or not we get anything out of this further on. I don't think so. I think this is it. Well, that was a fun tape. We had a lot of stuff from Martin. Martin was busy. Was a busy boy back in the day. I hope it turned out to be something good for Martin. He's probably an accountant now, isn't he? Loves every minute of it. Or maybe Martin's just the best somewhere. Martin the boy. Maybe he's the mayor. Maybe that's what he, because he talked about being the mayor, didn't he, in one of his games. Maybe he is the mayor now, somewhere. This looks empty now. Good fast forward. Clear. One more. One more. It's clear. That's it. That's your lot. That's everything for this week. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Generic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And honestly, I do appreciate you guys coming around and watching. Thank you now. Bye-bye.